We're here today at the UK Giant Vegetable Championships, which is held in Malvern in September every year. Just going to give you a quick tour of the championships and some of the world record breaking fruits and vegetables which are on display. So in front of us we have a number of heavy cucumbers, and the winning cucumber weighed just over 10 kilos. The heaviest potato weighed 1.23 kilos, that was grown by Joseph Atherton. And there's some monster onions here as well. Need a big knife for those. And Vince from Barrier, fellow Welshie, has grown a pretty decent tomato weighing just over 2.6 kilos. Our Cantaloupe Melon is here. They smell a bit fresh. This one is still nice and green. And that weighed just over 10 kilos. We've got the UK's longest chili pepper, just short of the world record, grown by Martin Workman at 499 millimeters. And here's some incredibly long vegetables. We've got radishes, the world's longest turnip at 4.6 meters, and then a class of 3 tomatoes. The winning weight by Vince was just over 6.5 kilos. We have a number of bell peppers here. It's a Graham Barrett. It's 582 grams. Take you over now to the red. So Neil Hands, who's the current Guinness World Record holder for the red cabbage, has got a nice monster there. Some runner beans. Lee Harrington had one which is just about 35 inches long. And then the long cucumber class, which is a really well supported class. Sebastian had another monster. And we finished second. For the kids class of sunflowers, it would be great to get more children involved. Some of these sunflowers have been eaten by the visitors, not the birds this time. But hopefully those seeds can go to some schools and some children to get them growing next year. It's quite a big rhubarb class. Coal Rabbi, which is a nice class here of heavyweights, 35 kilos, so still short of Scott Robb's world record in Alaska. The world's largest aubergine, weighing 3.362 kilograms, grown by Peter. It's got a nice selection of parsnips, leeks. Paul Rochester had one weighing 6.7 kilos, a little bit short of his world record. Martin Enstone, the winning carrot, at 3.1 kilos, 3.16 actually, and then some Swede, Ian Neal's current world record holder at 54 kilos, I think it's 118 pounds, so that'll take some beating. Graham Barrett won the celery, with a monster celery weighing 27 kilos, 27.6. Plenty of stalks there for the horses. We've got a watermelon there grown by Vince, a huge beetroot class. And then the giant radish class. That was won by Paul Rochester at 12 kilos. We'll head over now to the pumpkin championships and got some nice field pumpkins. Mark Baggs grew the world's largest pumpkin, a field pumpkin actually, weighing 121 kilos, 268 pounds. So that's the biggest pumpkin grown in the world. Field pumpkin. So we've got squashes, pumpkins, and a whole selection of other huge pumpkins. Been brought in by telehandlers and some dedicated telehandler operators. Got a good selection of marrows. The winning marrow was grown by Mark Bags of 75 kilos. Some huge marrows. Nice to see Tim, who's a former world record holder for the red cabbage, with this huge marrow there. Then a whole class of cabbages. So Nathan Mitchell from our Giant Vegetable Community group on Facebook, in his first visit to Malvern, has got a 4th place, which is brilliant to see. It's nice to see some of the people from our Giant Vegetable Community coming to Malvern this weekend, and there's plenty to see here and plenty of monster specimens. So that's it from the UK Giant Vegetable Championships in 2022. Looking forward to 2023 already, and hopefully even bigger fruits and vegetables next season. So good luck to everybody, and hopefully see you all over the weekend.